There is someone Supercell needs to hire on their team. Someone who has made the best fan-made community skins I have ever seen for any game. I mean, there's a lot of people who've made maybe 1, 2, or like 3 really good skins for a game that they love. But this guy, Cory, he's made over a dozen amazing skins, and Supercell needs to hire this guy. In fact, his artwork is so well loved that the highest upvoted post of all time on the Brawl Stars subreddit is a post asking Supercell to hire this man. On top of that, you just go through the top posts of all time. A lot of them are his posts, his skin ideas. So I want to, look, Supercell, I'm imploring you, please hire this guy. Look, I know actually Supercell is hiring an artist right now, but it is a 3D artist and he is a 2D artist. So unfortunately, he doesn't fit that position. But I'm telling you, Supercell, hire this guy. Look, he has made so many amazing skins, and if you haven't seen them yet, you got to see them now. So I got to show you. First of all, let's go through them. Look, King Frank. They wanted to do a Clash Royale themed skin, and they did Night Witch Mortis. How cool would King Frank have been? That would have been amazing, and I think it would have honestly fit pretty well. But they decided to go with something else. You know what? That's fine. Let's keep going. What about Witch Jessie? Look at this skin. Throwing down a little frog turd thing. That would be cool. There's a lot of directions you could go with a Jessie skin. And I think this would be really cool for Jessie as well. What about Mecha Bull? How freaking sweet is this skin? How much would you pay for these skins? Dude, all these skins are like premium skins. Amazing. And this one, I think this one might be my favorite. Mecha Bull. I want to buy it right now. Please, Supercell, add some of these skins into the game. I mean, seriously. He did a remodel suggestion for Night Witch Mortis as well to make it look better. I think I already showed you guys this one though. So going on, what about Veteran Colt? How sweet is this Colt skin? I think one thing Supercell is actually trying to stay away from, which you might have noticed though, is they don't really want to add skins that have hats. They kind of removed a lot of hats, as we saw with Ricochet and with Mortis. And so I think the reason why is when it looks fine in this image when you're seeing the full body thing, but when you're playing them in game, you see everyone from above. So a hat kind of obstructs the majority of the model when you're looking at it from above. And I think their thought with Mortis and removing Mortis's hat, like he kind of looks like a black blob. That's what they thought, and that's why they removed his hat originally. So maybe skins with hats apparently aren't the best, but this does still look really cool. Maybe you could make it work. I don't know. You know what would be cool? You have it like this, and then maybe he takes his hat off. He's got it like behind his back or something like that. That could always work, I think. Then you could still have hats. I mean, come on. You gotta have hats at some point. What about Arcade Shelly? This one looks really sweet. Reminds me of Tron. But I do think this skin is actually kind of a similar theme to Star Shelly. It does look pretty different, don't get me wrong. But I just think the theme is maybe a little bit similar. You know, Star Shelly kind of has that little Tron look. It has that light blue sort of style to it. I don't know, that's just my thoughts anyways. What about ATM Rico? Dude, Rico is loaded. He would have the Gem Rico skin, the loaded Rico skin, and ATM Rico. Imagine him just firing out cash. Or it could be coins. He could be firing out coins at you. That would be really cool. And I think, I mean, this just looks a really cool skin. Why not, is what I say. I mean, look, guys, he has so many amazing skins. I'm not done. What about Ice Brock? This would be a great skin. I feel like I'm probably repeating myself because I'm saying all the skins are great, but I mean, honestly, tell me what you guys think, but I think the majority of these are fantastic, and you can also see by the upvotes too. All of these posts have thousands and thousands of upvotes. Brock skin, really cool. I could see it just working from the explosion perspective. You can make the explosion part a little more blue, icy, and from the explosion particles, I guess you can throw in. I'm surprised to see the skis. Brock doesn't seem like much of a skier, but I guess it fits with the skin. Either way, it still looks pretty cool. What about Rockstar Poco? There's actually a lot of skins suggested like this, but this one probably looks better than the majority of them. So you got to still give him props for that. I like too how he adds in a little bit of I forget what it's called, brawler picture there, hero model I think is the technical name for it, but I think that's nice to add. It would be awesome to have more things like this in game where you could change maybe your profile picture to like a skin that you bought and it fits the skin. That would be really cool. That way when you see yourself on leaderboard or in your clan, your club, you're looking at someone's name, they got that nice skin icon. I think that would be cool as well. And this also, I could see a cool attack animation for Rockstar Poco as well. I think that would be an easy attack animation to do, relatively easy. What about, I'm going to say this wrong, Kimono Leon, I think would be freaking sweet. And I also think it just makes a lot of sense. He's super sneaky, kind of ninja-like, and you can even have him sub in maybe throwing stars if you want instead of like his little leaf blades. But his leaf blades honestly look kind of similar to that object right there anyways. So I think the skin would be kind of perfect. I know, again, it does have a hat, but it's not like you can really see Leon's face anyways. So, I mean, it's got to be something similar to a hat if you're going to be a Leon skin, right? Can't show his face, so you got to have something covering it. What about Chicken Crow? Ooh, this guy has so many amazing ideas. It doesn't stop. This would be an amazing Easter skin. I know it doesn't really, I mean, it's a chicken, but it's got the Easter eggs. I mean, hey, chicken's legs, it just works out, I guess. It looks really sweet. It's kind of like a clown skin almost, just with the Easter theme there. And he's got a bunch of different colors, but he looks pretty amazing, I think. What about Aqua Gene? There's what always surprises me when new brawlers, and there's always so many skins for new brawlers, and this one I think would really fit with Gene. I could see him throwing out like water as his attack animation instead of normal whatever you would call it. I don't really know, but I would love to see a skin for Gene. I think it would kind of fit with him, especially too with his freaky laugh. I could see the freaky laugh fitting with this sort of skin. I don't know. What about Disco Barley? Look at this. And you know what would be really cool is if Disco Barley, when he throws out his super, each orb is a different color, like a disco ball, a really bright color. You got yellow, blue, red, white, whatever. Have a couple different colors. I guess you need 5 different colors. That would be so cool though. I would love to see any sort of skin like this. I think it would be great. What about this skin? Dinosaur Daryl. This is another one of my favorites, honestly. I think this is low-key, like, really cute, but freaking awesome. It's like wearing a huge onesie almost as a Daryl, and it just, I mean, Dinosaur Daryl? I want to see a dinosaur skin, like, actually. I think that would be really cool. Some sort of dinosaur skin. Give it to Nita, give it to Daryl, give it to someone, and I think it would work really well. Yeah, maybe it covers his face. Daryl has a huge hat as well, but maybe Daryl's getting a remodel, so I wonder if they're going to keep Daryl's hat or not. Speaking of skins for new brawlers, here's a skin for Carl. That's not even, Carl's not even out yet, but we got a skin for him. How about this? Bathtub Carl. Look, he can spin in his bathtub. He's got a rubber ducky. He could go, I mean, I guess he's Jesse's playmate at this point. They can all just go in the pool together. And he throws his brush, I guess. I don't know about that, maybe, but he'll clean you on the way to killing you. Something like that. I think it looks pretty nice, though. What about Friday the 13th El Primo? Kind of creepy, but that's kind of the point. So I think it fits. And look, there's not a ton of great melee skins for Primo, I think. Or maybe I'm wrong there. But this one would be one of the good ones, at least. What about Carnival Pam? Throw out confetti. Pam shoots confetti. It would work. You could have a great attack animation for this. You could even change the color of her healing station. Maybe make it like a pinkish color. I don't know. I guess it has to be 2 different colors. One for enemy, one for you. But I think this would be another really good skin. Now, those are all the Getty Core skins. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but those are all of his skins that I'm going to show you today. I've shown some of his other skins in past videos. Definitely just go on Reddit, check out his skins, wait for his posts because they're amazing. But there are some other community artists that do really good skins as well. And I just want to show some of those for you all, some of the best ones. What about Techno Daryl? I think this one just completely fits. Have something really cool while Daryl rolls would be awesome. His roll doesn't really look that cool, but I think it has the potential to look really cool. And a skin like this could make that happen, and I would love to see it. What about Cy Brock? I think there's a lot of directions you could go with Brock. We've seen like Uncle Sam Brock. We saw an earlier Brock skin from Getty Core. What about a Cyborg Brock? I think would be sweet because Brock is such a bad man. You know what I'm trying to say. And I think this skin would work with him, all right? What about martial arts primo? I think this is another good one. I'd love to see like a gladiator primo as well. And then he got a cult trooper. I think that one is suggested a couple times, but I do like it. Now, speaking of collaborations, what about with Boom Beach? This one from Sam383, Heavy Bull. You could go with collaboration with Boom Beach, and that would work really nicely with Bull. Or Pekka Daryl. I don't know about this one really working with Pekka, just because Pekka's such a slow-moving, heavy lumbering thing, I guess you can say. And Daryl, you know, rolls real fast, which may not really work with a Pekka, but it looks pretty cool at the least. Star Wars Nita. Now, this one's never going to happen, but I would love for it to happen. Now, actually, Supercell themselves did say they would love to do collaborations with things like outside of Star Wars, similar to how Fortnite did like the Thanos skin in their game. Brawl Stars would love to do something like that. So maybe it is possible. Although Star Wars is probably way too rich and famous for that to remotely even happen. So maybe in a different sort of pop culture genre thing, something. Maybe not Star Wars, but that would be really cool. Toucan Crow. I think that makes a lot of sense to go with a different bird skin for Crow. It honestly, besides the beak, doesn't look that different, but it would be cool to have a bird skin. I think that would work. Slot Machine Daryl. This one's kind of similar to the ATM Rico, at least from the look perspective, but I also think this will work really well. And I mean, look, Daryl's a guy that rolls. You see the slot machine thing rolling. I think it makes sense. It would totally work. I could see that being a really good skin for Daryl. What about Batman and Robin? Speaking of collaborations, there's honestly, Nita has some amazing potential for skins. Mortis does too, although they were never realized, unfortunately. What about Giant, Skeleton, and Witch? Another sort of Nita skin. Probably doesn't make sense, but it looks cool, and it is Clash Royale themed. Bro Rico also looks really cool. Two more collaborations. What about Super Mario Carl? I mean, come on, why not have multiple Carl skins before he's even out? I think let's go with it. This one looks really cool. Obviously, Super Mario, what can go wrong, right? Come on. So I think this would be a good one. What about Rico Ash? Shooting Pokeballs. That would be pretty funny. I don't know if it would be the best, but it's Pokemon, so come on. Now here's some really clean skins from Killer KT. Look at this Tara remodel on the left here, and then a Mummy Priestess skin on the right. Both look fantastic, I think. Looks really well, just like small details, I think, were put a lot of effort into this skin design, and you can really tell, and it looks really well done, I think. Also, too, Biker Mike looks pretty sweet. I think you can have some pretty hardcore skins for Dynamite with a beard like he has, old guy like that. I think it could work. What about Rodeo Nita? Why not go with a bull? I think that makes... I mean, look, you can go with a lot of different animals for Nita, and I think this would be a solid one. I would love to see like a dragon, though, I'm going to be honest. Couple more really amazing skins for you all. These ones by Cardboard Bunker. Look at Patient Mortis. Honestly, looks kind of sad. Sad to see. I think this would be a little too sad of a skin in the game, but it looks really well drawn, so I gotta give him credit at the least for that, I think. What about Snow Cactus Spike? A lot of Spike skins you could do. I think a snowman one would be really fitting, and I would love to see it. It honestly just makes a lot of sense for Spike. I feel like you could just make him a snowman. I mean, come on. I'd love to have more winter-themed ones. Maybe next Christmas or next holidays, next winter holidays, throw in a Spike holiday skin. What about Pillager Carl? Another Carl skin. Why not? Dude, this one, though, you put him in a boat, spinning around on wheels. He's got a sweet Viking horn. I like it. What about Villain Gene? This one, I mean, come on. Throwback to the Aladdin days. This one looks really sweet, and I think for Gene, it's, of course, just really fitting. It honestly kind of looks like his regular skin, but just a lot cooler, and maybe on the darker side a little bit too, but I would like to see it. What about Leech Leon? Kind of seems fitting for Leon, so why not? Check out some other amazing ideas that Brawl Stars should add to the game right over there. That's going to be it for today's video, though. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you later.